live? I don't believe you. I don't believe that we're live. No. No, I'm gonna wait for the other guy to cue me in. What do you mean there is no other guy? No, that's crap. You know what? No. I'm gonna pretend that we're live. I don't care what you're saying. Mr. Producer, no. That's not how this works. I am the star of the show. Well, hello and welcome to J-Skins Media Solutions Broadcasting. Tonight, we are bringing you another league race for Racing for a Cause. Tonight, they are doing the American Diabetes Association 100. We are here at Five Flags Speedway. My name is KR Stolfus. I thank you all very much for joining me tonight. Speaking of tonight, man, what a night it is. 76 degrees, 65% humidity, crystal clear skies, and zero fog. What a beautiful, beautiful night here in Five Flags. Where is Five Flags, you might be wondering? Well, it's in Pensacola. It's a city in Florida, if you didn't know. Country is USA. This is an oval, just under a half mile, and as I'm talking about it, we are switching over into qualifying. So we're gonna pull up the qualifying scoring tower, and we are gonna watch the drivers take to the track here. We'll try and pick up drivers as they do their lap times. Right now we are on Wayne MacDuff, the third. I myself am the third, so got a little special place for me and Wayne, being the third. Yeah, it's called third place. Last spot on the podium. Anyways, moving on. Last week's winner, Justin MacDuff, has not turned a lap yet. Do not see him in the track yet. So don't know if he's going to make it. That would be unfortunate. Justin MacDuff gained 5 spots in the points, put him in 11th place after last week's win. But not being here tonight, he's going to lose all those spots he gained from the race win. As we look at Ryan Nolan, Ryan looks like he's beamed it off the wall here. He's out there still going to try and turn a lap. Still got the fastest lap so far, currently first with a 16.553. 16.553 for Ryan Nolan. Andrew Hill sitting in second with a 16.588. Sean Cool, third place with a 16.618. Thomas Haley in fourth with a 16.644. And rounding out the top 5 is AJ Hamill with a 16.650. 16.650. So we're looking for cars rolling around the track here. Bringing you Dennis Potridge Jr. and the 116 machine. Al Smith, your current points leader, sitting in 8th spot for qualifying right now. Al Smith has started 5 races. He's won 1 and finished in the top 5 in all of them, so that's going to be enough to give him the points lead. Andreas Lambert sitting in 2nd. Andrew Hill's 3rd in points. Ryan Nolan 5th. And rounding out your top 5 is Aaron Lapham. These are your top 5 in points. We're watching Stacy Bedard. Gonna slot in the 9th spot there on that lap with a, I don't know what time that is, 16.755. Currently Stacy the only car out on track. Well, hope you guys have grabbed your drinks, your snacks, whatever it is you need for tonight's watching and viewing pleasure for the American Diabetes Association 100. Step out. Walk to stop diabetes. Like I said, we're here at Five Flags Speedway. Got just about a minute left to qualifying. And everyone that is in the session has turned a qualifying time. And so far, nobody is out on track. So we're just going to kind of peruse some scenic views of our Five Flags Speedway here. A little bit of a surprise to me to see Al Smith starting 8th so far. Don't know if he's going to try and come out and do a last-ditch effort to turn a lap, but if so, he better get on it. But so far, it's Nolan, Hill, Cool, Haley, Hamill, Harden, Coyer, Smith, Bedard, Johnson. Those are your top 10. And then Chris, Lagoom, Legue, Lapham, Lambert, Clifton, Wysocki, MacDuff, and Portridge. There's going to be 17 drivers here taking a qualifying time. That's just fun to say. Chris, Lagoom, Legue. I like it. I like it. The Bean. We'll just call him the Bean. Alright, so the session is switched over. Cars are taking to the grid right now. Alrighty, folks, so as they take to the grid, and that button's not working still. Perfect! I love it. Alright, we're going to do this manually. Ryan Nolan on pole. Outside of him, the 77 of Andrew Hill. Next row is Thomas Haley. And as everyone's taking off, it just got really difficult to do this. Sean Cool in the 24, AJ Hamill and Ricky Harden, Al Smith Jr. and Zach Coyer, Peyton Johnson and Stacy Bedard, Chris Lagoom Legue, Aaron Lapham, Buzzy Lambert, Jeffrey Clifton, Douglas Wysocki, Wayne MacDuff, and Dennis Portridge. That's going to be your 17 cars for tonight's main event. All right, lights are out on the pace car. Pace car is in. Ryan Nolan has control of the field. A green flag is out, and here we go. The race is underway. 100 laps here at Five Flag. Your opening lap is going to be led by Ryan Nolan. Andrew Hill on the outside there looked to have cooked his tires a little bit. Side-by-side battle for second spot between Sean Cool and Andrew Hill. Looks like Andrew Hill now stuck on the outside, but AJ Hamill riding that outside with him as well. And Chris Legue in trouble early on here. Chris diving into 3 and 4 here. Coming up out of the corner, down the front stretch, no problems there, but getting into 1 and 2, the 70 machine of Buzzy Lambert dives down underneath him. Chris didn't know he was there, and next thing you know, he's up in the wall. Looks like he's got some rear end damage there. Don't believe he's stopped on pit road to repair that. But Buzzy Lambert saw an opportunity, stuffed it in there, and Chris ended up with the raw end of the deal there. Fortunately for Chris, this is still early on in the race, so he has a great opportunity to recover. Whew! Man, oh man, I tell you what, this is going to be an exciting 94 laps. Especially considering I got all the supplies I need sitting right next to me. I got some snacks. I have my finely crafted beverage that was made from... Oh, I don't know what it was made from. It's a beer, okay? It's a beer. If we're gonna be honest, we'll just call it what it is. Lights are out on the pace car. Field is forming up 2 by 2. Ryan Nolan still out front, but the 24 of Sean Cool gonna start on his outside this time. Pace car pulls in. Ryan Nolan gets on the loud pedal and gets a good start. Sean Cool has left a good couple of car links. Charging that outside, getting a good run for down the backstretch. But here comes Andrew Hill, not letting him get too far away. Andrew Hill fighting on that inside there. AJ Hamill in the 14 machine stuck on the outside. He's currently scored in 5th spot, right behind the 30 of Thomas Haley. AJ seems to be stuck on the outside, might lose another spot here to Ricky Harden. Ricky drives it in there. AJ's doing the best he can to roll the top, carry the momentum, but these straightaways are so short. You don't get to take full opportunity of your momentum here. AJ's got to be desperate for a way down low. But then again, AJ could be saving his tires. You know, he doesn't want to burn them off this early. Not fighting for position, running a clean, solid race here. Running that high side up where you don't pinch the car as much. Now he's looking down to the inside. Meanwhile, Al Smith, our points leader, moving up the field a little bit. He's currently scored 7th. As the cars right in front of him go side by side, Al's gonna have to pick a winner in this battle. They better be careful. The 81 of Zach Coyer looking to the inside. Now, Al Smith down underneath the 118 of Ricky Harden. AJ Hamill finally gets around him. Gonna pull Al Smith with him. And now, just like that, Zach Coyer is going to challenge Ricky Harden. Ricky Harden might lose 3 spots here. Settles in on the bottom there in 1 and 2. Back up front, Ryan Nolan under heavy attack from Sean Cool. Sean Cool putting massive pressure on him. We are on lap 16 of 100. These two are starting to open up a little bit of a gap once they start battling. Andrew Hill, watch for him to close in. Ryan digging for all he could in qualifying on one of his laps. Bend it off the outside wall. That took some massive damage to the right front. Hopefully here in the race session, he's going to keep it clean. Damage this early in the race is not what you want to see. Speaking of damage, checking back in on Chris Legume in the 71 machine, sitting 16th. looking to make a move here on the 45 of Douglas Wasaki. Gets down underneath him, gonna clear him on the backstretch. So Chris not able to work his way through the field as fast as he'd probably like with that damage. But so far still early, still has plenty of time to recover and figure it out. AJ Hamill once again on the charge now, trying to get underneath Andrew Hill. Andrew Hill slid back another spot, let Thomas Haley by. Thomas Haley sitting in third. Hill with some more smoke coming off his tires. That car looks to be really tight for him. Ooh, as Hamill gets a little sideways there, recovers nicely, only losing a spot to Al Smith Jr. That one was a close one. Al Smith, though, I'm going to say thank you for the freebie. Andrew Hill saying thank you for the breather. Meanwhile, back up front, Sean Cool has worn the back bumper off of Ryan Nolan. I'm pretty sure that Sean Cool knows every inch of that back bumper right about now. Champlin Explorer, as we go on board with Sean Cool, a great nose cam shot here. Looking to the inside, can he get it down? No, not enough. Gonna have to try it next lap by. Looks like he gets into 3 and 4 a lot better than Ryan Nolan, but just can't make it work. These guys have pulled even further away from the rest of the field. Thomas Haley sitting at 2.66 seconds behind Sean Cool. My throat's getting dry, I better take a sip. Sean Cool, Ryan Nolan, with each lap open up a little bit more of a gap on the rest of the field. But now Ryan Nolan appears to be pulling away from Sean Cool just a little bit, maybe about a few hundredths of a second per lap. As we're watching these guys check in on the rest of the field here, Andrew Hill and Thomas Haley going after it. Al Smith not too far behind either one of these. AJ Hamill unable to really mount a challenge from when he got sideways a couple laps ago. Still sitting back there behind Al. Hasn't quite closed the gap or the time up that he lost. Zach Coyer sitting in 7th. Zach in the 81 machine there. Zach had a solid run at Thompson, put together several great laps. Thompson was another 100-lap race that we did last week. Meanwhile, side by side, Stacy Bedford and Ricky Harden. These guys are going after it, trying to settle a dispute on track. Too bad they got to settle it on track. It'd be nice if these guys took to fisticuffs in the pits. Always makes for a great storytelling. While we were perusing the field, looks like Thomas Haley has lost a spot to Andrew Hill. Under heavy pressure now from Al Smith. Al is under pressure from AJ Hamill. So this field, this little bunch is all closed up, all running nose to tail. 5 cars right there, nobody blink. If you blink, you're probably going to crash. Al Smith doing a great job. Looking to the inside here. Possibly going to clear him this time. Haley trying to get a run on the outside, just cannot get it going. Like I said, these are some short straightaways. So we get a peek here from Al Smith to the cars back behind him. As you can see, the car working up and down, the suspension of the car working up and down. All right. Sorry, had to peek away, took my eyes off, had to read something. Andrew Hill back into third. Thomas Haley, who was sitting third not too many laps ago, is now sixth. Possibly going to lose another spot as Zach Coyer looking to follow AJ Hamill. AJ down underneath Thomas. Zach's going to do all he can to follow AJ. Meanwhile, Stacy and Ricky still haven't quite settled their differences. They might fight yet. We might have a show, ladies and gentlemen. They better be careful or this racing session will turn into a hockey game. Someone we haven't talked about yet is Peyton Johnson running the 85 car. Sitting in 12th spot. He's found a nice little spot to log some laps here as we are getting close to halfway. We're on lap 44 of 100. Peyton Johnson does have a bit of a gap between the cars in front of him and the car behind him. Able to run his own race right now. Wayne MacDuff in the 4. His brother, Justin MacDuff, did not show tonight. Last week's winner. Meanwhile, Chris Legue in the 71 sitting in 14th. So he's managed to get by 3 cars so far with the damage he suffered. But back up front, lap traffic now, the first car of Jeffrey Clifton. Jeffrey Clifton in the pits here. Sorry, I thought he was scored as 1 lap down. That was Dennis Portridge. First car 1 lap down on track. Jeffrey Clifton, though, receiving an extended pit stop here. Don't know if he took damage or what, or just got 4 tires. But he's heading back out there. Ryan Nolan, though, has led all the laps so far tonight. Started first, currently first. His fastest lap of a 16.734. His last lap of a 17.255. So about a half a second fall off from his quick time. Lap car leaving lots of room on the bottom for the leaders to come through. Sean Cool still in second spot here. Hoping lap traffic gives Ryan Nolan more of a fit, but so far unable to close on him. .116 at Dennis Portridge now tucked in behind Al Smith Jr., your current points leader. Or I should say your points leader coming into tonight's event. We're on race 6. This is race 6. Al has managed to finish in the top 5 in all 5 previous races and he's been scored for 1 race win. Solid job so far this season by Al Smith, your current points leader. Andrew Hill in the 77 scored in 3rd in points. And Andreas Lambert, who scored in 2nd, not here tonight. And I think our trouble is in Peyton Johnson, who we were just talking about, running solid laps all on his own. See some tire smoke there as the car's probably a little tight for him. Got a lot of wheel into it. Just gets it loose, catching that bottom apron. Sideways he goes, locks it down. Doesn't collect any other cars, but is going to lose a lot of spots, a lot of time, and go a 1 lap down. So Peyton Johnson will now be your first car 1 lap down. Peyton Johnson pulling into the pits. So is Dennis Potridge in the 116. Wayne MacDuff now pulling out. Lots of cars on the lead lap made pit stops. Chris Legue, hopefully in the 71. Hopefully got his damage fixed a little bit, maybe straighten out that rear spoiler. As these guys pull out of the pits behind the pace car. So that's going to make for an interesting start if they don't get the wave around. So the 05 of Aaron Laphand, Wayne MacDuff in the 4, and Chris Legue all trapped behind the pace car and between the leader of Ryan Nolan. So your current top 5 are Ryan Nolan, Sean Cool, Andrew Hill, Thomas Haley. And it looks like a little bit of a dispute between AJ Hamill and Zach Coyer. Or no, they're just stacking up here to go 2x2 for the restart. AJ Hamill will round out the top 5. Once again, Ryan Nolan bringing them down for the restart.
Green flag, green flag.
Green flag is out. Doesn't get as good of a jump as he did last time. Andrew Hill looking to challenge Sean Cool for 2nd spot. Meanwhile, our points leader, Al Smith, sitting in 8th place. Lost a lot of ground on his pit stop. Every driver made stops. We were busy talking and watching other action. We didn't watch any of the pit stops, but everyone did pull in for a pit stop. Al Smith, however, lost a lot of spots on his. Back up front we go. Andrew Hill, Sean Cool fighting it out. Ryan Nolan still your leader. Sean Cool now looked to be trapped on the outside. Gonna lose a spot, put him in 3rd. Andrew Hill up to 2nd. AJ Hamill just lurking in 4th spot, starting to get a bit of a sniff of the lead. AJ Hamill currently sitting in 7th in points. 2 top 5s so far this year. Looking to get another one, possibly even a win. That pit stop, though, has really bunched the field up. Nobody's pulling away from anyone. Ryan Nolan and Sean Cool earlier in the race were the class of the field as they were just pulling away from everyone. But right now, Ryan Nolan cannot get away from Andrew Hill. Andrew Hill can't get away from Sean Cool. And Sean unable to get away from AJ Hamill. Your top 4 all running nose to tail. We get a look back here as we go on board with Ryan Nolan, looking back at Andrew Hill in the 77. See the rest of the field there as they all struggle and fight to control this Monte Carlo SS. Andrew Hill with a good run through the middle of the corner there. Thomas Haley sitting in 5th in the 30 machine. Looks to be under attack from Zach Coyer. Once again, we got another group of cars, 4 cars here, all fighting for a position. Really don't have a whole lot of single cars out right now. But when there's a battle, there's multiple cars, not just 2. 3, 4, 5 cars in a battle for one spot. Al Smith now gets down underneath the 81 to Zach Coyer, so slot Al in the 6th. Al's going to have to try and recover from his botched pit stop. I say botched, I have no idea what happened, but we're going to pretend it was bad because he lost a lot of spots. So something happened. Meanwhile, back up front, Sean Cool, AJ Hamill. Fighting it out, trying to get any advantage over the driver that they can. Sean Cool's got some damage to the right front there. We are over 3/4 of the way through this race. We're on lap 77 of 100. Ryan Nolan looks to be searching for a line. Moved up about half a lane from where he's been running. Trying to find some grip in the track. 3 and 4 running the high side here. Your top 4, they're all in the same camera shot. And now as we watch from way up here in the spotter tower, you can see cars are bunched together, then a gap, and then a big old bunch of cars. And it looks like Al Smith has gotten through by Thomas Haley as we're busy goofing off with camera shots. Stacy Bedford slotted into 2nd, or 7th, not 2nd, 7th. They both start with an S, same thing. Zach Coyer now sliding into 8th spot. Buzzy Lambert sitting in 9th. Wayne MacDuff 11th. But under pressure by Chris Legume. Chris not letting that damage put a damper on his night. He's still out there. He's still wheeling it. Elbows up, my friend. Get her done. Chris has got a chance to get in the top 10, but he's going to need a yellow to do it, as Ricky Harden holding on to that 10th spot. So we're on lap 84 of 100. Leaders coming around now to start lap 85. Andrew Hill is not letting Ryan Nolan get away from him this time. Meanwhile, the damage that Sean Cool has undergone, a little bit of contact between him and AJ, or just some really close racing, was able at the last second to pull it down. But the damage that Sean Cool has seems to have affected his car a little bit. Not able to hold off second and third spot, and contact that time for sure. Both cars get it straight. Sean now holding to the white line. AJ Hamill trying to roll that outside. Gonna slot into fourth spot for Hamill, but mounting the charge once again. Meanwhile, while these two are battling out, Al Smith, start the Jaws theme. Dun-dun, dun-dun. If those two in front of him do not settle this issue, Al Smith is going to make it a 3-car battle for third spot. This is for the final spot on the podium. Al doing what he can to close in on these guys. Go on board once again with Al Smith. Getting a great shot here of what it's like to drive on this track. Oh, so close to that pit exit wall. Such a short straightaway and a long time in the turns here. Feels like forever, and the sooner you can get back under the throttle, the sooner you are able to turn a fast lap time. But the story so far is Ryan Nolan led almost every single lap. Every green flag lap for sure has been his to lead. Started first, currently first. Staying in a very steady position there. As we are winding this race down, ladies and gentlemen, we are in the final stages. Lap 94 of 100 just started, and I haven't even finished my second beverage. This race has gone way too fast. The drivers have kept it way too clean, and I'm pretty sure there isn't even going to be a fight or a hockey game that's going to break out in the infield. That is just, what to do. Dennis Potridge there pulling out of the way of Ryan Nolan. Ryan, once again, got a bit of a gap over Andrew Hill, able to ride comfortably now. No pressure behind him, no cars in front of him here with a little bit of a clean track. Chris Legue made it into 11th, but Ricky Harden just way too far out, not gonna be able to close in on him in these final laps. Al Smith still trying to get into that battle with AJ Hamill and Sean Cool. And I say that, but what I really mean is he just wants to get into a fight with AJ Hamill for this position. Sean Cool is pulled away from Hamill. But once again, Ryan Nolan, 2 laps to go. Your race leader. Solid night for him tonight. Led every green flag lap there was to lead. Coming around now to take the white flag. Final lap here at Five Flags Speedway. White flag in the air. One more corner to go. Checkered flag in the hand of the flagman. Ryan Nolan gonna get it done here at Five Flags Speedway. 100 laps done and out. Sign the checks. Ryan Nolan, your race winner here at the American Diabetes Association 100. Getting it done early on. Led almost every lap there was to lead. What a job by Ryan Nolan. Holy cow. Andrew Hill finishing in second and Sean Cool in third. As I pull these guys into the broadcast booth, Ryan Nolan burning them down. And we will start our interview with our race winner, Ryan Nolan. Ryan, are you there?
Yeah, I've got you.
Congratulations on your race win, man.
Thanks, yeah, it was
Ryan, we're having a hard time picking you up there.
Can you hear me now?
We can hear you now. There you are.
No, I was just...
Alright, if I was Ryan Nolan, what I would be saying was, my crew did a great job. I want to thank everybody, my sponsors, and let's go do it again next week.
Thank you.
You're welcome, Ryan. Unfortunately, Ryan, with some microphone issues, unable to get a good conversation in with him. So we'll move on with Andrew Hill. Mr. Hill, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Andrew Hill, man, what a race for you. Inside, outside the top 5, and you wind up second spot overall tonight. Give us a little bit of a breakdown of your race.
Yeah, I had a good starting spot, and then I tried to take it easy for the first half of the race, and the caution came out and made it back up and ran Sean pretty hard there and kept the inside, and we were able to race pretty clean. I was happy.
Well, you had definitely an eventful race. Managed second spot. Won in a 100 laps here at Five Flags. Clicked off really fast, but you didn't let that deter you when you lost spots. You just battled back.
Yeah, I like Five Flags. It's a nice track. You got to race pretty hard. It was a lot of fun.
All right, well, you couldn't have got here all by yourself. Any sponsors or people you'd like to thank?
I'd just like to thank you guys for coming on board and broadcasting this and having fun with it. And for the guys, Andy, all the guys putting together the league.
All right, well, we appreciate it. Mr. Hill, congratulations on second place.
Thanks.
And that will bring us to Sean Cool, our third place finisher, final spot on the podium. Mr. Cool, are you there?
I am here. How we doing?
I'm doing great. How about you? Third spot, had a great battle for the lead in the opening stages, first half of the race, and then you managed to finish it off with a third place finish.
Yeah, it was a great race. It was fun running with Nolan there. He's super quick. He was really smooth. So I was kind of just following him because any harder and I was kind of abusing the stuff up. So and then we got that yellow and I almost got him off pit road. But it was kind of a gamble of try to get him off pit road or try and come out third because I thought the insides were to be. And I kind of didn't. We almost beat him off and ended up second. It gave Hill the opportunity to take advantage of the inside start, which he did. Raced pretty good, pretty hard, pretty clean, and we just brought home third.
Now, we didn't happen to see it, but we noticed that you had some pretty stout right front damage. Do you feel that affected your race any, or did you even notice?
No, not really. There was a lot of grip in the track, being that it's at night. I thought when the rubber laid down, it might loosen up a little bit, but I don't know about everybody else, but I didn't really feel it loosen. I felt I got a little tighter. The damage maybe would have helped being a little tighter, but I don't really think it affected it too much. I was actually coming off of one of the corners. I was focused on the next corner a little too early and kind of clipped the wall a little bit, but other than that, it was pretty good.
Well, once again, congratulations on third place finish here at Five Flags for the American Diabetes Association. You did 100 laps, battled the whole way through. Your arms got to be tired.
Yeah, I guess you can call it a little bit of fatigue. I do this 2 or 3 nights a week, so it's not too bad. Gonna be getting off and doing some schoolwork for college and all that anyway after this, so I'm feeling good.
Yeah. Well, any sponsors, people you'd like to thank?
Yeah, I'd like to thank Andy for putting this series on, Racing for a Cause for putting all the series on. It's fun to come here and run on the off nights and on the nights that they're running. It's a blast to come run with a lot of these guys, and this is a great series that Andy puts together. Thank you to you guys for putting it on. It's cool to go back and watch these things. Thank you to all the guys that I usually run with each week that make it fun. Al Smith Jr., Justin MacDuff, who's not here tonight, but AJ Hamill, who was here tonight, and all those guys. So I'd like to thank them.
Well, we appreciate your thanks, and we look forward to seeing you next week.
Sounds good. We'll see you guys.
All right. Ladies and gentlemen, that was Sean Cool, your final finisher on the podium. Third spot for him. Guys, that's going to do it for us here at JMS Broadcasting at Five Flags Speedway. Hope you all enjoyed your evening. I know I did. And hey, just remember, if you're looking for a broadcast, you're more than welcome to hit me up on Facebook. You can find me at KR Stolfus. I think I'm one of the only ones with that name on Facebook. If not, hire a private eye, whatever. I enjoy doing these broadcasts, so if you guys need one broadcasted, let me know. We'll work something out. Other than that, guys, that's going to do it. JMS Broadcasting. My name is KR Stolfus. I hope everyone had fun here in the American Diabetes Association 100. We will see you all next week. Same time, same place, same crappy broadcaster. Hope you all have a good night. I'll catch you all later.